What's up, everybody? Here we are live. This is an unannounced video. I'm not sure if you are really live because there is a button here which will work. Okay, we are live. This is an unannounced video about a very hot subject. How was your year? Because I have a surprise for you. So please, if you're watching this video live on Facebook, or if you're watching the recording on Instagram or on YouTube, please comment below how was your year, because it was a special year, but for some people it was a very bad year, for other people it was a very good year. My name is Adrian Niculescu, and I'm inviting you to put the seeds to something pretty cool which we'll be doing over the next few days, where I want to teach you a process to actually create the best year. But before that, yesterday I spoke with a business owner. He owns a restaurant and is in a very nice office area. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, instead of having 600 people every day during lunchtime, now he has only 100 people. The silver lining is that he owns his own place, so he doesn't pay rent, so he has a huge advantage over other people who are paying rent. So he's okay. He also does some delivery. The volume is not so high, but anyway, it can solve his ends meet. And also spoke with another entrepreneur in an artificial intelligence business. His business grew 38 times this year, multiplied with 38. Can you imagine that? The thing is, depending on the economic cycles, some people will do good now, some people will do bad now, but maybe next year the things will work different from both these people, these entrepreneurs. And I work with a lot of entrepreneurs and investors, so these are the types of people I'm looking at. These are the types of people I'm surrounded by, and I'm seeing a lot of patterns regarding them. There are some techniques learned from the personal development industry, from my searches of 20, 30, 14 years to solve my blockages, to find answers to the life's biggest questions. And I digged very deep to find those answers. And one of the things I was very curious about is why some people and how some people survive all the crashes, all the problems. They stay above the water no matter what. And they do some planning. They do some meditation. They have certain techniques. And in 2009, I went to some courses organized by Landmark Education. I don't know if you know something about Landmark Education. Basically, I directed myself, it was a very hot summer, and I directed myself to go to these courses. They were very valuable at the end. And right then, I heard about the concept to create your day. And after that, to create your next month and create your next year. And after a while, I also spoke with a mentor who told me, Adrian, in life, you can't control traffic and weather. You can't control anything else. Of course, shit happens and will happen. The only thing you can control is not if the thing will happen or not. What you can control is how you are reacting to the shit when the shit happens. You see? And slowly I started to learn some patterns, to learn some techniques, and After another few years, I went to a training, an online training by Vishen Lakiani. Vishen Lakiani from Mind Valley. Mind Valley is the biggest company in the personal development space. They sell personal development courses, healing, meditation. I believe they make like $100 million a year in sales, and the company grew from scratch without money from investors, which is a huge deal. And he mentioned the process of when there is a new the first day of the year, the 1st of January, to start drawing the year, drawing like a small child in the preschool or in the kindergarten or in the first year of school. So to go back to the childhood, and even if you don't have drawing skills, to draw the year, what things you have to put there. And he said it's very funny to do this with your kids if you have kids, or with your wife. And I did this over the last 5 years, and it was a fantastic exercise. We always do it. And this is something you can do on the 1st of January. But if you want to create a whole process to create a new year, which, by the way, can be your best year ever, it's a 7 days process, and you can do it anytime you want. Ideally, it can be done at the end of the current year or during the first days of the next year. But a new cycle begins every day. You know, a new daily cycle becomes every day. A new weekly cycle starts every week. A new monthly cycle starts at the beginning of every month. So a new yearly cycle can start whenever you want. Let's say if it's 1st of March, you can start a yearly cycle which will start today, the 1st of March, and will end at the 28th or 29th of February next year. So this 7 days process of designing your next year, you can do it anytime. So I want to invite you to do it with me. It can be one of the most important exercises and potentially life-changing you will do during this period. One thing we as human beings have, and of course I want to use this as a disclaimer, we put a lot in 1 year. We stuff 1 year with a lot of projects, a lot of things, and sometimes things we want to accomplish over 1 year, they take more to happen. It's like the plants. Okay, a plant has a certain cycle of growth. If you rush this process, the plant will die. So we want to do more in a year, and we become frustrated that we can't accomplish what we put in that year, but we are not aware of the magnitude of results we can have over a 3-year period. You know? So once we build this 1 year, we'll be able to extend to the next 3 years, the next 5 years. Because, let's say, if you want to build an empire, and it will not happen in the first year, what we can do is to give ourselves an extension until the next year or the third year, not to become frustrated. We say, okay, it didn't happen, I want to abandon the idea. What we can do is to give that extension, keep the vision, keep our promises, keep our values, and continue building until that project is ready. And with the economy cycles, with the things that are happening, you see people who are, let's say, poor now and they become rich in 1-2 years, or people who are very, very rich now and they lose everything. It can happen. It can happen due to your fault, or it can happen due to something happening in the market where you don't have any control. But let's say if you lose anything tomorrow, you will remain with, of course, your knowledge, your values, and your principles. So you will always be able to rebuild as long as those principles are ethical. You have a vision. You want to put a lot of work there. You are ready to put the work, and to be persistent. In our culture, we are wired to look for instant gratification and to live for the weekends, to live for the holidays, to do as little work as possible, but to expect amazing results. The thing is, most of the highly successful I know or I work with, I cooperating with, I said I work with entrepreneurs and investors, when they become successful, really successful, they don't just retire, they start to work on the next thing. Sometimes they even work more than they did before. The only difference is that they work more on the things they love, they like, and less on the things they don't like. That's the only difference. Of course, they may party for a week, for 2 weeks, for a month, but they realize after a while that, okay, where is everybody? I'm the only partying. Everybody else is going to work. Something. So okay, I'm going back to work. There's the difference. So to conclude this unannounced video, please put your comments and let me know how was your year. It was a good one, a bad one. How was it? And watch the next videos where we'll start 7 days. It's a 7 days process. 7 days process to create your best year ever. It will happen as a live videos over the next 7 days. If, let's say, I will miss a day, it can happen. I will announce it. If you're watching the recording, the links to the next videos will be somewhere around those videos. So you will have everything necessary to start. As mentioned, this process to create a new cycle, a new year, which must be your best year. And after that, when you are repeating the process 1 year from now, the next year to be even better, no matter what happens with the economy, with the weather. You will be able to do something amazing. And I said, you can start building this foundation, this new cycle, anytime you want. Just to freaking do it. And to stay with me over this process, which will be a combination. It will be very fun. A combination between an exercise, a training, and a game. You will enjoy it. Thank you very much. And don't forget to leave me the comment. Let me know how was your year. Have a great day.